clothes aplenty, toes are stubbed, cloths are washed. A day it is, a night it will be, a past that was, a future to see. Behold the plenty, the things we see. Behold the unreachable. They are something to aim for. Understanding is beyond us. Learning is ahead of us or behind us. But learning is our goal. We'll never be alone if we see beyond ourselves. We carry each other in our hearts. Lessons learned or missed, we are all in them swimming. Another day is upon us, obstacles aplenty. Toes are stubbed, the clothes are washed. Another day is upon us.
Well, hello. Okay, so I'm here. I don't know if anybody can hear, and that's cool too. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? I'm not used to seeing you here. So welcome, 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 welcome. And Miss Heidi is apparently washing her dogs, not because they got skunked, because that seems, look at this thing, and I forgot to turn on a light. It's been a thing, okay? So maybe that'll help, maybe it won't, I don't know. So anyhow, the skunking of the dogs is a theme here on this channel, Miss Suzanne, if you didn't know that. It's absolutely lovely. You may not have noticed there's a little space over there that the dog can come in and out, and when he does, the green screen moves. Ooh, it's a horrible green screen. And anyway, he normally gets skunked. So I'm just saying, no, Heidi's dogs did not get skunked. Okay? But they did do something while Mama was gone. And so Mama was like, hey, now you got to take a bath. And you notice my dog didn't even run when I said that this time. I'm so proud of him. He's growing up. He's doing so well. But anyway, Miss Suzanne, because my 1776, everybody else is Heidi. It's so hard when everybody calls her Heidi but me. And I love her so serious. But 1776 will be coming on. She may enter into the game room. So I just wanted to let you know that while I'm sitting here mussing along, we're going to play some games because, well, we missed doing the game stream last night. And I'm so sorry. I am really super, super, super duper sorry. When there's things that you have to work out, you need a little bit of time to just kind of breathe and heal and move on. And when you're not given the time, it just kind of keeps you rattled. And so last night, oh my God, I had such a great day yesterday. It was so great. It was so funny. It was unique in so many different ways. I shouldn't even try and put them into words. Am I rattled? Yeah. Let's talk about yesterday. I decided to spoil myself and to stay in bed. Um, oh, I am so in my ear. Um, in the process of deciding to stay in bed. That meant I had to get out of bed first to go to the restroom and to let the dog out to go to the restroom because since he's got this new skunk nickname, um, I kind of try and make him sleep in his crate. He doesn't always sleep in it, but I'm trying to make it a thing where he just sleeps in his crate with where he can still get out because I'd hate to die in my sleep and him be stuck in his crate and end up like Hackman's dog dying in the crate also. I don't want that to happen. So what I do is I just push the doors, and he can easily push the doors out if he needs to, which he's a stubborn little shit. So indeed he would definitely push the doors if he didn't get his food. So anyway, I get up and I let him out. I go to the restroom. I decide, okay, I've got to feed the animals, which means I have to take my pill. Okay, I'll go ahead and make coffee. And then I'll go ahead and get back in bed. And I went, I'm not going to go back to sleep. I know this. So I'll make coffee and I'll watch some TV in bed because I never do a morning in bed. I never do that. Right. And sure as hell never. I don't know if you guys can hear me, by the way, but I sure as hell never have somebody to serve me coffee. So what I did was I went ahead and I'm getting there, Cynthia. I'm so far behind on everything, honey. I am so sorry. But what I did was I got everything together and I climbed back in bed and I started watching TV for hours and hours and hours. Now, wait for it. I had told Miss Cynthia, which bless her heart, I feel so bad because I had told her, I'm sorry, we're not doing game night. I'm not really feeling up to it. And maybe we'll do them tomorrow. And so I know my Cynthia loves games. So when I just kind of say a little bit that, yeah, maybe, right? Just maybe. Tomorrow, I know Cynthia's got all her hopes in there, which is really good. And I'm really cool with that. Okay. I don't know who Citizen M is, and I don't care to know who Citizen M is. Anybody who's reading and then wants to, I don't want to do it. So anyway, I'm sorry. But anyhow, so I knew I had to get out of bed and at some point communicate with her. I'm laying in bed and I communicate with her and I let her know, here's what I'm doing. I'm laying in bed drinking coffee and I'm watching The Vampire Diaries, to which, with everything that's going on, I thought she had done a cut and paste and had cut and paste my current status back to me as her reply says, I'm currently in bed drinking coffee and watching The Vampire Diaries. But then she went on to say, I'm on season, I'm going to fake it, guys, I got to tell you, 7, episode 4. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm on season 6, episode 9. Okay. So I'm behind. And it was just so weird that we're both doing exactly the same thing. And we're supposed to be getting together to play games. Oops. Now we're both stuck watching The Vampire Diaries. And we're knowing we're not the only 2 people in the world doing it, which was totally cool, awesomely great. I thought it was kismet. I really totally did. It was the funniest thing ever, in my opinion, because I have never, again, my first thought was, why are you copying and pasting what I'm doing this morning? And it wasn't that. I have a trust issue. If you don't know me, you should know I have a huge trust issue. And when I give you chances and you can continuously end up hurting me, it's at a certain point. Yeah, no. So I'm looking at this going, okay, I'm giving her a chance, and I'm reading on, and it says she's on season 7, and it's like, I don't have a trust issue with this statement. So Cynthia, just so that you understand, that was everything that went through my mind right there. And my nose is going to run. The I hate getting old. It's not fun, this whole getting old thing. It's a constant thing of running. I wish my feet could run like my nose does. Does that sound good? I like the idea. I totally do like the idea. So anyhow, that's how my day yesterday got started. Then okay, a little bit of guilt. Cynthia, you got me out of bed before 3:00 because we're supposed to play games. So the reason that I want to get with Cynthia to play games is this. Friday night, while watching Winning, which if you don't watch Winning Reality, his link will be posted or a little bit later. Please go over, sub to Winning Reality. If I'm missing his stream, it's because I'm working too hard and I'm not paying attention to the fact that I'm being reminded it's time to stop working, go watch Winning. Well, now what I've done, so in the mornings here's another one that you'll see later. In the morning, I watch or listen. I listen because I don't have to watch because she doesn't come on stream with her face very often. I know what she looks like. She's a lovely young lady, but she's my little girl. I'm just going to say I'm adopting her. She's my little girl, and if I can do anything to protect her, I would in a heartbeat. But anyway, that's so talking trash and truths. Okay, love her. And I need her in the morning to motivate me because she gets me up. I start doing dishes. I start cleaning the house. And then I actually almost show up at my office at the same time unless I'm feeling her and needing to send her strength and energy because I will stop the world to send her strength and energy. So last week I was like, it was almost noon and I went, oh my God, I haven't ate. I haven't gone to the office, which is really like 12 steps from where I was sending her the energy. And I'm like, I have clients who are going to be pissed off at me. But it didn't matter to me. What mattered to me is making sure she was strong. So I just kept sitting there and doing what I do because I'm weird, people. If you don't know me, it's your problem. I know I'm weird. Okay. So anyhow, if I use her in the morning to get me started, okay? I use Winning in the afternoon, in the evening. It's evening for him, afternoon for me, and then it goes into my evenings to just really amp up and get a shitload of shit done. I'm not even going to lie. With the amount of shit that I'm able to get done, where'd you go? Where'd you go, sweetheart? Oh, you went to the, okay. Okay, I'll go into that one. Okay, I'm in my ear. Oh, shoot. And, and I'm going to ask if you can put your volume down because I'm hearing myself really loud and clear. Or put your earpiece in. I'm sorry. Multitasking all over the place. Got like 6 things going on, which is why I'm rattled like a mofo. I can't help it. So anyway, oh yeah. Do you guys know about mofos? I'm just saying, I would think you would. I don't know if it's a my generation, a my hood thing. I don't know. Mofos are mofos. But so anyway, I listened to Winning Reality to just kind of, and wrap up everything, where maybe all day I've gotten 4 things done. When Winning starts talking, I start kicking things out and I will go from having 27 emails down to 6. And when I get to 6, I'm like, thank you, Winning. And then I'll move along. Right. And by then he's normally over, by the way. I don't move along without him. I just don't. When he's over, I look around. Last week, it got all quiet in my ears and I went, but I had to finish up the task I was on because I normally will not end work until Winning is done. I will say I'm ending work. Okay, so I fib because my intentions are that I'm going to end work and go take care of things. It's been fun. But no, what happens? And I end up sitting here and listening to Winning because I don't want to miss one word of his insight on something. Because he's got an important insight. So if you don't watch him, do it. So anyway, I think it was Friday night. I know it was Friday night. I think I was listening to Winning, but I may not. I don't know. Okay. I feel like I was listening to Winning because I was still at my desk. And before I knew it, I turned on my computer to the games. Okay. So if you don't know, we enjoy playing games. Cynthia is a fiend for the games. And I absolutely love that she is, because I know that when I just need quiet time, I can go ahead and just say, hey, let's play games. And she's like, yeah, okay, give me so and so long. Okay. And that's what I've done today is I've said, hey, let's do it. But I also did it yesterday. In the process of Friday night, what happened when I jumped on and knew nothing about anything, I looked for a game that I knew nothing about. Okay. And wanted to play solo. Okay. Well, I found a game that I knew nothing about and that I could play solo. And it was called, I didn't know this game existed. Okay. I found out last night, oh yeah, other people have played it for years. I didn't know this friggin' game existed. So here's the name of the game. Okay. It's called Kings in the Corner. Now, it is just another solitaire game, but you can play it with friends. Okay. Well, the thing is, I'd never heard of it, so I didn't know how to play it. So I played 3 games and figured it out. Oh my God. It looks so simple. It lies. It's a liar that lies. Okay. I know somebody else has accused me of that. Hey, fuck you. But here is the thing. It has so many different things that you have to keep track of. It makes a very simple game very fun. And so yesterday I said, let's go play games, because I couldn't wait. Because Friday I kept saying, oh, Cynthia. And then yesterday was my chance to introduce, oh, Cynthia. Oh my God. You know who else is addicted to this game? Yeah, her name would be Cynthia, because, well, it's just kind of one of those games that it's so simple, but it's like a straw in Jello. It sucks you right in and leaves you very little space for oxygen. It is so cool. You want to play it with the kids, okay? And if you don't know what that means, I teach my kids to take a straw and eat their Jello through the straw. And the goal is to take in all the Jello, but have zero airspace in it. So I'm hearing you in my ear. Talk to yourself about this game. She's funny. Now we have to do the voice a completely different way. Because if I put her, this game is so fun that we can talk in the game down here. But if I do that, then you're going to hear her. And you don't need to hear us both, do you? I don't think you want to hear us both. Why would anyone want to hear us both? So anyway, we played yesterday. We normally will play like a game 3 times and then move on because we're bored. No, that's not what happened. What happened was we played and we played and we played and we played, and then Winning was on, and we tried to play, but I was also still watching Vampire Diaries. Don't miss the fact. Wait. I was watching the Goaty Goats. I was listening to Winning. We were playing the game. We were talking. And there was one more thing did I say watching Winning? There was 5 things I had going on at one time. Okay. And so at a certain point, I said, okay, we just have to look at what I got. We just have to stop this. So at a certain point, I'm like, okay, wait, we're not going to play anymore. We have to go watch Winning. We'll meet back here in an hour, because by then I figured we were talked out and we could play while we were listening to Winning. We are women. Have you ever heard women who, I mean, true, honest to goodness women who can sit in a room and not start fucking talking? There's a thing that if that can happen, be a little cautious. Just be muy poquito cautious. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I'm going to yell at her. Are you ready for me to yell at you? I haven't taken my turn yet. This is very common. And she said, yes, she is in my ear. And I know we could put her on here, but why? This is my stream. It's my stream. It's nobody else's stream. It is what it is. And there we are. My big girl panties are on. So here's the thing. I haven't taken a turn yet. We have both missed that. The 10 was there and the 9 was there, and neither one of us piled them on top of each other, because why would we? It would imply that we were paying attention, right? Did you see what I did? I totally, what's really neat is the fact that it's giving me a chance to play several cards at the same time, which makes it scary, because now am I missing, and does she get to yell at me for not merging? Because not merging is one of the best ways to let your opponent win the game. I'm so serious. She discovered that last night. It was a blast, because all of a sudden she who was addicted became really addicted because she learned the merge. And in the process of learning the merge, she forgot to cover up the question mark. But in the process of learning the merge, she started winning games. And it's like, oh yeah, there are just so many things that go on with this. So there's that. Cynthia, it is your turn. So anyhow, we're just saying, nutty case as crap. Had such a good time last night, all day yesterday, except for the fact, in case you didn't listen to the song, I was trying to come up with lyrics. I'm not in the lyric writing mood right now. Okay. So I was trying to write lyrics for an opening song today. And let me just share with you. Yeah, no, I sucked. I'm not going to lie. I totally sucked at it. Okay. It started out something like, another day is upon us. Something stub toe, because this shit is what I just put into words. Go away. I don't want you open. My printer just woke up. Do I want the printer fucking open? Do I look like I want the printer open? One of the things I can't do is it's a thing. It is a thing. So if you listen to it, at some point she stubs her toe often. I try not to. I run cords and wires under they're not carpets, rugs. Okay. Carpets go wall to wall and they have an installer. Okay. Rugs are something that you buy and you bring home no matter how big they are, and you unroll them and you put them down. And throughout life, you stub your toes on them, because really, why wouldn't you? It seems to be, it's your turn because I can't do squat. It seems to be the really fun part about life is stubbing your toe on things. So anyway, there is a rundown of yesterday, I think. Now I'm going to address one thing. I do owe little brother an apology. I really do. Honey, I am so sorry being angry at you and making it public. I don't like to do that. You know that. That's why there was no name attached to it. Another who took it upon themselves, that's their problem. I can't live somebody else's life for them. I can only live mine. And in the process of doing so, I had to take some time and to think about it, and then go, okay, with the information that I have, I owe somebody I love dearly an apology, and pray to God that with the new information that I have, my anger directed at him was unnecessary. So, little brother, if you ever tune in, you know who you are specifically. And I apologize for striking out at you twice. You know that I did that. You know it's twice, and it's there. And I apologize. And I think I even said so. And I don't know what I do. I don't focus enough to know what I do. Why? Look, the weekends are when I'm a total fuck up, and I love being a total fuck up. Okay, so if I fuck something up and somebody can go, no, wait, you fucked this up and give me a specific, I will ponder it and maybe apologize for it. So there's a question mark. This is all I'm going to say. Thank you. So I'm well, look at the timing of that. So I just, if my beloved heart holder ever pops in and says, what the hell is this old bat talking about? It sucks to have me as an older relative. I'm not going to lie. Ask my cousins. Ask anybody. I suck. I suck because I'm hard. I am fucking hard. And if you don't know how hard I am, then you don't know me. You just fib to everybody and say that you do. It really, seriously, I want to play. I don't want to just keep hitting the do. So anyway, the song started out. I keep minimizing my screen. The song started out, another day is upon us, obstacles aplenty, toes are stubbed, clothes are washed, because I was proud of myself. Friday night, I got all of the clothes washed and dried, and even some of the sheets and the towels. I was proud. Do you know how hard it is to do all that when you're just in a, I want to kick ass and I'm protecting the public from me going out there? I really try to, especially, I mean, on an average, I am the old bitch that when I am at a stoplight, if something has happened and I'm having to think for a half a second longer, and you honk your horn and I wave and go, I'm sorry, and then you want to yell out and say something, put that mofo back in park, get the fuck out, and go over and have a discussion with them. Okay? Now, I'm not stupid. I won't hit them right then. I won't. They will draw first blood. I, however, will draw last. I know me. So, the lovely thing is, I won't walk away from a battle. I'm insane. So, when I go out in public, I am very alerted to calming let's just stick with the Vampire Diary, okay? I am very aware I have to calm the werewolf. I'm not an addict, so I'm not a vampire. A vampire is addiction, okay? A vampire is somebody who has addictions. They may change their addiction from their main thing, but they will go over to a different addiction, and then a different addiction, and a different addiction. It is just how it is. Witches are, they're calming people. I'll remember what that is later. But there is a this life explanation for witches. So call me bad, call me nuts, call me whatever. But if you start looking at things, you'll go, oh my gosh, that's right. Oh, ghosts are the person who you need, but they're completely invisible. You keep them in a position to keep them totally and completely invisible. But there's not many ghosts in Vampire Diaries, which is why I often forget them. But the witch, I totally forget what that one is. I think they're always conjuring the peace amongst everything. So there's not like a whole lot of them. But anyway, if you don't know me, I don't do drugs. Okay? this is the life I live. This is how I am. My brain is boiling. My energy is always going. And I had yesterday to completely rejuvenate all of that energy. And so, okay, we can say that maybe I vampired and sucked the blood out of somebody, because I'm like out of control at this point. I am just doing way, way better energy wise than I have in. Somebody has been telling me that I need to rest and just step away from shit. And I hadn't rested or stepped away from shit. And yesterday felt good. So, for all of you that I love and admire and respect and adore, y'all need to team together and then once a week go, no, she needs to just rest. She needs to stay in bed, make her coffee, twitch her nose, have the coffee delivered to her once a week. She needs to do this because dang, I feel good, and I do not feel as exhausted as I've been. Does that make sense? I do not feel as exhausted as I've been. Sweetheart, if you need to yell at me, feel free to go into voice and yell at me. What did I do wrong? I feel like I might have done something wrong, and I didn't mean to do something wrong. I might have done. Okay. Okay. Well, I know what I haven't done is I have not said hello to people in chat. So I am sorry. I did say hello to Suzanne because that's not a name I'm used to seeing. And if it is, it's just because when you've been running on exhausted mind, if you don't have actual connection conversations with somebody and it just is, yes, you have to tell me what I did or said wrong, girlfriend. If I haven't had that major connection, then it doesn't stick in my very forgetful brain for people. But I know who you are, so I can't believe that I would have like forgotten you being here often. But that's okay. And I hope you don't mind. So I said hello to Miss Suzanne. It's my turn. So hold on just a moment. Do we have a oh, I didn't miss it. She almost got to yell at me, you guys. She almost got to yell at me. And then I said she's not going to. Feel free to yell at me in voice if you need to, sweetheart, because the ... I was confused. I was confused. There you go. Cynthia, do you want to advise her? Because we can't hear her. Oh, okay. Well, I have a DM from some. No, but what did I miss? Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to. Okay. Not having mic conversations right now. I'm not. I need to. I need somebody specific to tell me what the ... meant, and we'll cover that in a moment. So anyway, Suzanne had said hello to Heidi, who is back now, and then she said hello to me. And Cynthia's like, I'm setting up because we're playing games. Did you not know that? Oh yeah. And then 1776 says, hiya, Suzanne and Shinny. Yes, washing puppers. I put out your links on Discord. Thank you very much. Not sure how I feel, about, but it's okay. It's good. I appreciate you for that because, you can't take a bath and jump into and have a warm bath without jumping into the hot water. How's that? Cynthia's like, I'm online and Citizen M showed up. Who speaks for Citizen M? Please somebody tell me, because today I'm getting a whole lot of friend requests from Citizen M and I don't know where I know you, my dear. But anyway, I salute you back. And I want to be in the trenches. Cynthia says, this is good. And then the smoke out prod says, Team Shinny in the house. There's no teams, but thank you. I appreciate that. And Cynthia says, I love T3. It's so easy to love her. I just want to protect her something fierce. Citizen M approaches the part where I said, I am so weird, but we all know that. Snipe Hunter's like, wait, I just had to get in here and see what goes on here. This is about it, Snipe. Seriously, this is seriously, not gonna lie, this is seriously about it. Because, well, we're really here to, dang it, to play games today. And I'm really here to share the games with you guys and to talk with chat. I've been talking with chat now for 2 years on Sunday. Used to play games, and we might get back into it on Friday night, as well as Saturday. We're going to be playing games more often while I'm just being annoying to anybody who wants to show up and watch me be annoying. Because this is, look, I started streaming and I was the only person here. And how did I start streaming? I started streaming by reading the California voters book, the ballot book that they had sent out, because I wanted to make sure that I could read and speak without. So I went live first doing that. And then my bestie and I can't wait, she's coming home. And then my bestie and I started playing games. And then I started worrying about other people and not focusing on myself and playing games more often. And we had fun. It was enjoyable. We found out anybody who wants to join us, it's such a fun thing to be able to join and do. And so, here we are. And my idea was to always play games in the background while talking to people. Though I got to tell you, it's a little bit easier said than done, like a little, but it's okay. Cynthia's over there saying, Heidi, which to me is 1776. And then there's 2 little funny digits, and I'm thinking they're hearts, but I don't know. Citizen M says he nails culture, to be honest. He does. Winning is totally honest. Citizens over there, this is M. I need to stop saying citizen and just call him M. Shinny cracks me up. Well, I do a lot of people because I'm uber honest and at fault. There was somebody, nailed to a cross for me, and I'm very aware of it. And because I am very, very aware of it, I just put all of my shit out there, and you either like it or you don't. Citizen M says, you can seriously multitask. Bam. I don't read worth the shit while multitasking. That's the problem. I can't read chat. It's not even a matter of if I'm multitasking or not. In very few occasions, oh, look at that. I can put that right there. In very few occasions, do I read all of the chat and chat, because my eyesight won't let me do it. It hurts my eyes to try. Oh, look at this. She got shot and rolled over and played dead. Okay. And then we're in a second form of a game. It's not the same game, but it's the same, game. It's like round 2 of the same game. I don't understand it. So it's not that I multitask well. Ever since I was 14, I had to multitask. Well, if you think about it, that's fucking idiot. Okay, I want everybody to notice underneath this red line, all of these little buttons. And if you don't collect even though the game should know exactly what you want done, if you don't hit the right button, it gives you that red thing for like what feels like ever when you have an idea in your head. Okay, it's very annoying, and you will know I often hit the wrong button. But in chats, I don't read every chat. I just don't. I feel horrible because most of the time everybody else is on a different time zone. So again, I come over and start working. 1776 the other day, I felt so bad for, and I don't live on the internet, so I don't, like a lot of people I know, 3 seconds after they're awake, they know what and who posted where, what, why. I don't do that. I don't really give that much of a darn. But for her, it broke my heart because unfortunately time had passed. It was one of I think it was Friday night again, because I was working good. But I could be wrong. He may not have streamed. Thank you. You know what I'm going to do first, right? Yes, I did. So apparently, I don't know. Did you put we both missed that because I put the eight of hearts down, and then I let you take the game, and you missed the fact that you could have merged. So 2 of us missed the fact, and then I got the merge back. Thank you for giving me back my merge. So anyway, I felt horrible for her because, and then in my ear I get a "you're welcome." So anyway, what happened is that because it's winning and she's chatting to me, but I'm already over here and he's like 50 tabs backwards, okay? And I'm not bouncing back over there unless he has something that I'm over here yelling at the computer about, and then I run over and I go ahead and type it in, right? And bless her sweet little heart, she was apparently addressing me and I wasn't responding, okay? And then she sent me a message. I think she DM'd me. I don't know how she sent me a message and wanting to know if she had said something wrong. And I'm like, wait, she would never say anything wrong, right? And so I'm like, wow. And then I'm like, no, honey, I can never see you do anything wrong. Why? What? And she said, well, because I was addressing you and you weren't responding. It's like, look, I will teach a world of people around me. Don't you take onto you my shit. Okay? I am good at being the shitter. Okay? Don't you take on my shit. If I have, I will address you directly. I will address you directly. If you don't want to hear it, I'm sorry, but I will address you directly. So when she told me it hurt that I hurt her, because that is never, ever well, I'm an idiot. Look at folks. I'm an idiot. Do you see that? I'm an idiot. I don't know why I'm whispering because she's also hearing me through the same mic. I'm an idiot. So apparently my breath is really bad because I was still drinking coffee and haven't brushed my teeth yet, because it's basically my morning. Okay, I've only been up a few short hours, hence the reason I am still drinking my coffee, or I just finished it while sitting it. No, I still have a good quarter of a cup, maybe a third. But so anyway, I felt horrible that I hurt her and made her have to reach out. I'm just going to tell you guys, if you knew me, you would know I would reach out to you and say, why would you say that? Or why I heard this and I'm digesting it. Ooh, thank you. No, I didn't look to see. Oh, wait a minute. How do I want to do this? It's not going to make a difference one way or the other, really, is it? I'm sorry. Well, if I do that and then I do that, it opens up. It doesn't matter. They both open up for her, so it's okay, fine too. Okay, so there. We'll do that. So anyhow, it hurt it hurt me that I hurt her. Bless her sweet little heart. I love her to pieces. So then 1776 says, hiya, Cynthia. Hiya, Citizen M. And 1776 says, dogs bathed here. Laughing. I will drop mine off as long as you only use the skunk concoction, because later this evening I have to give Ditto a follow-up bath. Okay. I swear I thought I washed his stuff out, but the moisture from the rain could have been pulling the smoke, or the skunk, not the smoke, what smoke? The skunk out of his fur, because they apparently have like a hollow fur, and the oils from the skunk will get in it if you don't get it fast enough. So, which might mean that I get to deal with this for a while. But anyway, he is beyond smelling like skunk right now. Seriously, if I was in your ear last night, you know this. He's starting to smell like coffee. All day long. Uh-huh. All day long. A good coffee. You do know that I have to address something. Miss, you do know that your voice is only in my ear and not on stream, right? Okay, good. I just wanted to I because we're in game, she's in my ear. And so I thought, wait a minute, because I mentioned to her, so she confirmed, yes, you had mentioned that. But then I'm like, but you guys don't know she said that. So I'll just try and reply, because, it's a good thing to do. There's so many more areas that you have to look at, so I'm pausing to look at them. So anyway, I forget where I was and what I was doing, but it's because my brain is triggering really super fast because it got rest, and it's not going, I'm going to remember. But remember, I told you that winnings link would be pinned. Boom, the Rumble, the YouTube, it's all right there. And you know what else? Talking truths and trash. Talking trash and truths. I can't. Talking trash and truths. There you go. See, I didn't want to remember. It's T3 or T cubed. A year ago, I was calling her T cubed, and then I went, wait a minute. Okay, we're just going to call T3. And then there was this. There was Shinny with a ... And I'm like, okay, go ahead and yell at me in my ear, because I don't know what that means. And then Citizen M says, you said hello to me. You were cool. Did I say hello to you? I say hello to everybody, because everybody matters unless they're a vampire and they want something from me. Other than a fun time, that's everybody matters. So let me just share with you, in case you didn't know, I have a tattoo right here, and because I'm not looking at StreamYard right now, because I'm looking at a game, I have a tattoo right here, that unfortunately I received not long ago, and it was family related, with regards to how my family, and how because of it, how I feel and how I go through life, and I need to be reminded I matter. But the whole thing is that I didn't stop there, because I'm like that. And if you look here, you'll see that it says you matter. Well, the fun part about this is the tattoo artist, bless her sweet little heart, changed the font that I wanted. And when she showed it to me, I said, I don't want that font. That font reminds me of my brother. And no, that's very detrimental to my mental state. I don't want that one. So, and I streamed that lovely little appointment. But bless her sweet little heart, she changed it up just enough, but still I'm looking at it, and I'm every time I look at even this writing, because it still isn't the script that I wanted, I look at this and I still think, well, darn it. And it makes me think about the bad part of my life. Did you see what happened? And so anyway, but I still have it. I will be getting another one on this one if I don't die first. So the whole fun part about this is, when I got home from the tattoo artists, I did stop and have lunch by myself. Oh, it was a nice lunch. It felt refreshing, which is good, because much like yesterday, that break was apparently needed. Okay. Because when I got home, I got a phone call from my little brother who left me a message saying, I just got a phone call. Big brother is dead and he was murdered. And thank you for cementing the day in hell for me. I appreciate that, universe. I really, really do. Because his problems, oh, fook you, computer. It's the program. His problems were his problems. They were not my problems. But anyway, no. You know what he did? You know what he did? You know what he did? He didn't get murdered. No. The poor gal that was with him that woke up to a totally dead dude beside her. I'm not lying. I wish I was. I totally wish I was. He died. She freaked out and ran. But they were looking at her because of the John Belushi situation, right? Because strung out fucking drug addict. I have, would you just stop it? I have a history with people being around me with addiction and not treating me well because it's them, their problem, not my problem. And so I had to leave them as this poor gal had to leave him when they were both doing drugs and partying along and went to sleep and woke up and he was dead. He was old. Okay, I'm old. He was older. This just happened. Wasn't it last year? I think it was last year. It might have been the year before. It was last year. Yeah, because I had decided to spend some extra money on myself last year. And so he John Belushi'd himself. And she freaked the fuck out and she did what I did and ran off. Well, at a certain point, you just have to go. Addictions are what addictions are. And you have to accept them and move on. And with me, I have the alcoholic biatch for a mother, and I have the drug addicted biatch for a brother, and I have the selfish SOB that I absolutely love to pieces, but got tired of being his punching bag as a father, and it's like, you know what? I'm old enough. I'm out of this shit, and I left. So in case you haven't figured out, what I'm telling you is that I matter, but the reason for my stream is because you matter too. So as long as you're here for good reasons, you matter. So the fact that I say hello to you makes me cool. Nah, it makes you cool. So 1776 says, hi, Snipe. And M comes along. I come in peace. Just some guy into live streams. I don't know how you found me. And anyway, we'll address that another time. The whole approach. If I was a skunk, my tail would be up and I'd be backing up. And how much do I know about skunks lately? A lot more than you and I ever wanted to know about skunks. The dog is learning to not get it straight in the face. In case you didn't know, my dog got skunked directly in the face. And if you did not know, when a skunk sprays you, it's yellow, oily shit. Okay, how do I know it's yellow? Because I have a white dog who got it straight in the face, and he thought that the skunk liked him so much he wanted to keep playing with the skunk. Because look, mommy, he's my friend. He marked me just like I do my own territory, so I am now his territory. I go back and play some more, right? He's not a smart dog. Okay, so I'm just going to say, I totally lost what channel I was on or what tab I was on. Okay, I have to look because I heard, and I'm okay. Cynthia has been kicked out. She will be right back. So she's not in the voice. She might still be in the game. I don't know. She's back. And if that's not her, somebody needs to let me know. But how come she plays games and then leaves me where I can't play? That's what I call whining. Listen. Yeah, you did. Hello, baby. I'm in here. How are you? Apparently, I don't get that answer. He's not. I was talking to the cat. No, I was talking to the cat. He came in. He was shouting at me. He wanted to know where I was. Here he comes. The dog came first. The cat's coming next. I saw it when the screen moved. Did you get that? Did you see how that worked? Because that's what they do. Ditto knows that the cat is coming this way. It is his cat. God dang you. You set me up. I'm so good. And you set me up and I can't do anything. So anyway, when the dog came through and moved the thing, I saw it. So anyway, M sent that 1776 is saying, hey, from what channel did you hear about me? And 1776, the little dots from Sin was a hug and a rose. Oh, thank you. Didn't she send you the hug and the rose? You got a hug and a rose already today. She is sending me. It's just another round of the same game. Well, the thing is that there are times where it makes us sign out and come back in, and then when a game is over, it bops us to, you are not helping me play, and then it bops us directly into a whole nother game. So that's what we don't understand why it does what it does, but it's kind of fun to figure it out and to just make sure that you're awake and paying attention to it. That's for sure. This one is not on screen, but it was still blue. M says, Heidi, apologies. I didn't want to draw attention to it, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. 1776 says, Shani, don't feel bad. And laughs. And T3 is in the house. I love you, baby girl. You know what I didn't do? I didn't post invites, but if you want one, I will definitely give you one. But I think you're here for support. And it's better that today be me. So I think you all understand that as well. So T3 says, hey, and she's a dancing like a Jersey girl would. And 1776 says, hiya, T3, hun. And T3 says, hiya, back to Heidi. See, I'm trying to, when somebody else calls 1776 Heidi, I'm trying not to change the name because they don't call her that. And then Snipes over here saying, hey, T3. And here's one for you. I can't do it in her voice, but T3 says, Sniperoonie. See, she's so good at it. And then Heidi again, I'm sorry, 1776 again, posts talking trash and truth links on Rumble, YouTube, Twitter, X. No, Twitter is X, right? Oh, I was trying to say Twitch. I'm sorry. I'm bored this afternoon. Can you tell? Well, I think most people show up here because they're bored. I mean, why wouldn't people, right? If you have nothing else planned, hello, I'm here. Oh, look, I got this one. If you have nothing else planned, I am totally here. And I am cool if you are here because you are bored. It's okay, fine. Wait, those are both black. Okay. If you knew me, you know there wasn't a problem with that. So there you go. So anyway, yeah, no. If you're bored, you just go ahead, but type in and let's chat more. I won't be as good as T3 today at keeping up with chat. So I'm here. 1776 says M, okay. And Cynthia says, hey, T3. And T3 says, hiya, Sen. And Heidi is at 1776 laughs. Oh, I am so out of sorts. T3 says, thank you, Heidi, with a cute little green heart. T3 says, I'm distracted trying to get these stray cats to trust me. Well, don't pin them then, because they don't like being pinned up. Oh, and also, most strays don't like it when you aim water at them. Those are my two things of advice. Outside of that, crates with food in them that make them think that it's den and constantly dinner. So a den to rest and be safe and warm and food. They will slowly do it. I was outside meowing and shaking the treat container. That works sometimes with my dog's cat. I can shake, if he's not in the house, I can shake it and he will come running in the house. If he's in the house, fuck you, lady. I ain't getting up and coming to you. He's so weird. He knows too. T3 says, now my big mouth mother is on the porch, so no wildlife or strays will approach. They can sense the evil. I'm just saying, yes, they can. My mother used to hate that no matter where we went, I could get the squirrels to just come up and sit with me and just seriously relax. She always hated that. She always hated that. And then she would walk over and they'd bail. But I could get up and come back and get up and come back, and they would sit and wait for me. But her, no, same thing. I swear, mother's reincarnated, but the thing is, mine died and yours hasn't. So darn. I that sounded so bad. T3, I think you know what I mean. It wasn't wishful thinking. But peace has come since that day. I seriously, because I have a habit of when I'm feeling something, I have to write it out of me. And I seriously, without missing a beat, because I have over 600 of my high school friends on Facebook. No, I don't stream to them. They don't deserve to know that much about me anymore. But the whole thing is that without thinking about it, I went online and I posted, ding dong, the witch is dead. And that was all that I posted. And I suddenly got a slew of congratulations. One saying, oh, I bet you feel so much better because she really knew the situation. The others just knew some of it. Some people gave me condolences, to which they were immediately told, don't do that. No, she did not announce that so that you knew that it was her mother and that you would give condolences. No. The only condolence I needed was the fact that she died. I was never accepted and or approved of. And wait for it, my aunt, who had the same kind of relationship with her mother, picked up the phone and called me to tell me my mother was dead and that my brother was devastated because his mother just died and she was his world. No, she was his bank account. She was the person that he used to take care of everything. He was a drug addict, remember? He was the person or she was the person that he used to take care of everything. So all of a sudden now, he's not sure who's going to take care of and or pay for his next fix. Doesn't matter what kind of fix it was going to be at that time. Though I was outside of a relationship, I was pretty fucking sure he hadn't changed, I don't know, drugs to sex or drugs to music listening or whatever his next addiction was going to be, right? I pretty much was sure he was still wondering who was going to pay for his next hit, because, well, he sure as hell wasn't. Shit, he was 65 when he died. She was probably dead for 10 years. So he was 55. Let's say 55. He was 55 when she died, and he only worked maybe 2 months of his entire life because he had her completely convinced that she needed to take care of him. So, there it was, ding dong, the witch is dead. So anyway, T3, I went off on my own personal rant for that, and I'm sorry. So just understand, it's going to be hard. I'm going to repeat it again and again and again because I don't want you ever thinking that somebody doesn't understand the confusion that will go through your mind, and it will be righteous and correct, and it's okay, but please be prepared for it because, wow, that was really devastatingly hurtful. I'm just saying. So maybe it was added because the way my aunt said it, I don't know, but I felt it was 1000% because I was never going to get that exception, approval, appreciation, I don't want people groveling to me. I don't. That's not what life is. But just being acknowledged for what you do for people, huge. And when you don't get that from that person, you're not going to see it in anybody else for years and years, no matter what you go through, especially the way I go through it, because I ain't going to no doctor. They want me to be armed and going after somebody. 1776 says, you're welcome, T3, and a couple of hearts out to her way. And Snipe's like, she is probably calling the bears inside. T3's like, I wish. She's highly malleable. They would be clawing her to pieces. And T3 would just be going, those are my friends. That's mama, that's papa, and that's baby. And they are my friends. I'm going to make some porridge for them while they're busy. Just saying, you got to look at it in the fun way. If you can't look at it the fun way, then why are we looking at anything? 1776 is laughing, saying, T3, oh no, the poor cat's in you. Because especially if she's wanting to come out to see the show, that means that she knows that there's something really good in you. And sometimes we have to see what the non-communicated words mean. And when we don't, we can't blame anybody but ourselves for the hurt that we experience. So I'm at fault. But I'm just saying, oh, why am I using you? Wow, I just used you as an example on things. And I'm sorry, T3, I don't want to do that to my friend. But I'm just saying, I discovered that a lot of the things that my mother quietly set and observed and then put me down for were all things she had no ability to know anything about. She knew nothing. And so because she knew nothing, she wanted me to question my ability to know them. And Foucault, and T3 is like, yeah, skunk spray is that urine color. It's so fun. Lately, 1776 says, lately several days in a row with that stanky spray, laughing. Well, here's the thing. I 3 times in it's been like a month and a half. How long has it been? Hasn't it been only like a month and a half, 3 times spray? No, wait, that would make sense though, because it was, the first one was 2 days before his beauty appointment. The second one was 3 days after, no, a little bit longer, Tuesday to Saturday. So 5 days after his beauty appointment. No, there was a third one in between. There was a third. So, seriously, it was 5 weeks. He got sprayed 3 times. He's not a smart dog. He's not a smart dog. Snipe says, T3, they don't happen to be black and white striped stray cats. Well, and see, Snipe, I like you because that's what I think my dog thinks they are. I don't know what T3's got over there that she's making all friends with, but I'm going to tell you, I think my dog seriously thinks they're cats. So whose fault is it that I have a cat or a dog that wants to go play with a black cat with a white stripe when he used to have a black cat named Reggie? Because, again, in case you don't know, his predecessor killed Jughead. So, Reggie stuck around and he raised the dog. And so it's like, whose fault is it if the dog is over there going, that's a friend. I want to go play with that friend. And thinking that they're all good. It's my fault. I taught him. You teach people how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. I taught my dog how to treat cats. Hence, I think my cat thinks that it is a black and white striped cat. Now, the first one I found in the driveway just dead, not even stinky, just laying there dead. I don't know what happened. But do you know that there's a thing called skunk repellent? I have to go get some because our guests are leaving the ranch today. They might be gone, but I wasn't going to go up there because I have to recalibrate the extender so that the next time I do decide to stream from this room right here, folks, the real room, I won't not have internet and have to use my phone. Shut up. I didn't ask you to call me. I'm sorry. That was somebody else. So anyhow, just saying. Now I don't get phone calls on this one. And I do get phone calls on this one, but then you hear Rocky and Bullwinkle. So if somebody were to want to disturb us and we hear Rocky and Bullwinkle, that would be a thing. T3 is actually black and white, but not striped. Laugh out loud. I lived in Kansas. I know my wildlife. 1776 says wildlife Mecca. Here we come. Laughing. And T3 says Jersey has so many skunks and raccoons now in the cities. They have no place else to go. Oh, that is so sad. I hate that they have to go into the cities. I really, really do. Okay, so it is my turn. Let me see. Is there anything that was missed? I don't have, there was nothing that was missed. I will end my turn. Go back over here to, nope, Sniper says, no Pepe Le Pew's situation going on. Oh, look at, you've got a lovely hunter dog. Snipe, you've got a lovely hunter dog. See, I wanted to get hounds. I did. I wanted to get hounds. My Fred and I, he stalked me down to the animal place. Bless his heart. He missed me so much. I'm muttering. This is what I do. I talk to myself. You guys just happened to be here to get some of those thoughts. Sorry. So anyway, what happened is my friend, he was killed by a drunk driver who is now in prison for murder because of it, because he really purposely wanted to fuck somebody up, and he did. He fucked up my friend. Fred. It sounds like I said friend, and I did not. I said Fred. In fact, he did that while I was waiting for my friend to come home on my birthday, and the very last thing I saw on the news that night, on my birthday, after I had been crying forever, knowing that my friend had been dead and we were never going to do my birthday dinner, watching the news, they were playing the story, and they panned over, and instead of blurring out his lifeless body laying there on the side of the road, was a clear view shot of my friend. That was a happy birthday. I don't remember how old I was. I wasn't 55. He was going to be 55. I think he was going to be, I don't know, 55 is a thing with me. So, but anyhow, here is a thing. Okay. I forgot where I was going with that because I went down Hurtland. I totally went down Hurtland. Something triggered a memory of Fred, and then I totally went down the Hurtland, and in the process of going down the Hurtland, I totally forgot what the fuck I was saying. If anybody remembers what I was saying, they could yell it at me right now. Don't remember. Because, I rattle a lot. So see, this is what happens during the day when I'm talking to myself and I get sidelined. I just go with it, and then it's like, okay, well, I'll be quiet for a minute and keep on going. So wait, it had something to do with the chat. No, it didn't. It didn't. Oh, wait, yes, it did. It had to do with Snipe's dog. Okay, so anyhow, a whole lot of my information had gotten put out on the internet, and I wasn't really happy with it, and I hadn't had a dog. I didn't have a dog, so I wanted to get a dog. So stupid me said, I'm going to go down to the Humane Society and get a dog. Right? Because they have this event once a year called Clear the Shelter. So I went over there to get a dog. And in the process of it, they had this lovely hound dog. And so I put in a thing that I wanted that lovely hound dog because I grew up with hound dogs. So anyway, I went around. I was still looking at other dogs. It was, it was a day. It was a day. And then I went to wait to find out, to talk to the person filling out the adoption paper that, I was going to want that I was going to get the dog. And I was standing there because the seats are all filled. Oh, that was nice. The seats are all filled. Oh, cool. The seats were all filled, and I was standing there, and I was facing to the west. And from behind me, I heard this voice say, Shinny? And it was a big, deep voice. And I turned around, and what I see are these three monster-sized men. I mean, they are huge mountain kind of guys, right? Wait, wasn't that game over? Okay. I just, because I'm looking and all of a sudden we're still here. So anyway, um, so what happened was these three huge mountain dudes, and I'm not intimidatable. Okay. My ex was a 6 foot, 6.5 inch ex-con that looked like Charlie Manson. Okay. I don't, I don't fucking get intimidated very easily. I just don't. So, oh, shut up. It was the wrong box. This is the problem with trying to talk and play this dang game because it's a picky fucking game. Do you see how that is with me? So, anyhow, I'm like looking and I'm like, do I know you? And the one in the middle says, well, yeah. And I'm like, you need to tell me who you are because this is getting dangerous fast. And it really was. And I'm glad that he did know me enough to say, yes, it is getting very dangerous very fast. So he immediately told me who he was. Bless his sweet little heart. He wasn't stupid. So he was Fred. And these two boys beside him were his sons. And one, who was only 13 at the time, was over 6'7" and he was the shorter of the other two. Do you see the mountains that I was looking into? So anyway, he introduced me to his sons, and in the process of it, one of them actually made the mistake of saying, oh, now I see why we're here. It was a thing. Okay, it was a thing. Even this fat old biatch, it was a thing. So okay, great. I'm sorry. I got no comment in my ear, not a single comment in my ear. But okay, I got a trophy, Kings in the Corner, and so that's what we got. Turn to the main site so that it's easy for me to find you. But so anyhow, as we were standing there, come to find out, because we had talked about, well, no, in fact, that became a later thing. Sorry. Um, we had bid in for the same dog. There were three of us, and the person in front of the two of us got him. So the two of us left that day without a dog, extremely brokenhearted, though. I think one wasn't so brokenhearted. I'm just going to say that's my stance on that. He was not brokenhearted. And over the course of years and years and years, we had finally got him to get a little miniature hound dog. I was used to the big ones. I don't know what kind Buddy was, but he looked like a hound dog, but he was very tiny for a hound dog. So I wouldn't have taken him out hunting unless it was for rabbits and squirrels into the holes, which that's a thing. So, I'm just saying, your dog is adorable, Snipe. I love it. And then T3 says, nope, the only stinky vermin around here is my mother. Mm-hmm. I understand. I'm just saying, I feel for you. 1776 says, T3, saw your short. Aw, I didn't see the short. Again, I feel horrible. I don't bounce around. I seriously work like 50 to 70 hours a week, sometimes more. Don't wanna. And now it's tax time. And surprise, taxes for my corporation are due on Monday. And that's not going to happen. I'm just going to say it's not going to happen. Snipe is saying LOL. And T3 says, Heidi, that one is deaf, still a kitten, probably about 9 months old or so. Oh, is there a kitty? I got to look for the short. There's a kitty. T3 says, I'm all babe. I'm here to give hugs and inappropriate. I'm all good, babe. She's talking to me. It took me a moment, but she's like, no, I'm all good, babe. I'm here to give hugs and inappropriate commentary, which here, there ain't no such thing as inappropriate. Okay. There's Seriously, like you're going to be inappropriate. You've met me. It's not you. It's going to be me. Snipe is like sultry. And T3 says, oh, I have a TikTok now, Heidi. You have a TikTok? Do I need to get a TikTok? And M says, I'm calling X Twitter forever. Just call it Zwitter. Just call it Zwitter. Fuck them all off. Just fuck them all off. Just piss them all off. Just call it Zwitter. What starts with, what's the sound that an X starts with? Z. So you know what you do? Is you just say, really, seriously, didn't you go first in this hand? I'm not getting a voice back in my. Okay, good. So if I get to merge that pile and then merge this pile, what did you miss? No, no, yeah, no, based on what I'm looking at, no, you went first. You got the blessing of going first. And so I thought you had already taken those moves, and then I get over here and they're still there. And so you know me, I'm going to keep being that voice in your ear that says, oh, that didn't work either. That's okay. The game just was a voice in my ear saying that didn't work either because I tried to put a black on a black and they don't like that. They don't like that. Okay, well, I don't have anything else to do other than cover up a question mark. See, she's going to forget. She's not going to cover up the question mark. I remembered. I just don't remember to hit intern. So seriously, Citizen M, call Zwitter forever. Forever. Do not let them forget that they fooked up and it's a Zwitter. It's a Zwitter. It's not a sweater. It's not a Twitter. It's not an X. It's a Zwitter. It's a Zwitter. They'll get over it. 1776 says, I'll have to update that then. Laughs out loud. And is it in your link tree? Because I don't even know how to operate one of those. And T3 says, my mother getting attacked by bees has all, oh my God. You're kidding. I need to make you a mod just so that you can put that in the chat. I want to, well, no, but then I can't watch it. I'm going to ask you later to DM that to me because I want to be one of those people that watch it. I mean, I'm allergic to bees now. Who knew? I started out not being allergic to bees. You get bee stung so many times, you're going to get allergic to them. So I'm just saying. T3 says, not yet. I forgot. So see, it's not just you, 1776. She's forgotten to put it in there too. So where am I? I'm over here going like this. Well, I got rid of one card. It's better than none, right? I'm just saying, it's better than none. Snipe is saying, dang, I haven't seen that short yet either. Either have I, Snipe, and I so want to. And T3 is just finding that totally funny, and she laughed in my way. She totally laughed in my way. That is, I've been laughing like that for a good decade and a half, and that is totally my laugh right there. And I love it. It's almost an evil, but it can also be a straight fun. Snipe says, squirrels like nuts. Sorry, joking. No, that makes a whole lot more sense because I'm not Cinderella, though I have a great, maybe another great grandmother. Did you know Cinderella used to be a common name? I didn't. Look at my family tree and there's one in there. And I was like, this ain't right. And for real, that was a common name. That's why he wrote it into the story because it was a very common name, kind of like Alice. Who knew? I didn't know. So no, Snipe, I'm not tender. I'm often roasted. I'm not tender. So feel free. That's it. It makes sense. Squirrels like nuts. I am nuts. You've only been here like a couple of times. Have you not met me? I am fucking nuts. I know that. It's already my turn. 1776 says T3. Oh, poor kitten. Okay, I said that like without any T's and like, you know, like with D's and I'm getting triggered and I'm trying to untrigger myself. T3 1776 says T3. Aw, poor kitten. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for the update. I don't have TikTok. And then we're going to read this one, and I'm going to go take my turn. I promise. 1776 starts laughing, says, I haven't seen that short yet either. See, I'm telling you, we all want to see that short. That you're going to get more views if you make that short public for us, because we love you and we want to laugh at that short. And I bet you laughed and you almost peed, huh? Because I could just see you laughing, and it serves you right, something like that. I totally can see you doing that, and not in okay, maybe. Well, look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Maybe it wasn't a mean way, because sometimes it serves them right on their own because they deserve it. Sometimes it's so right. How come you're not giving me cards I can play? And the game does, and it's not giving us any cards to play. I'm just saying. This yeah, it's the computer game is hating us both. 1776 says Snipe, well, nuts don't fall far from the tree, at least in my neighborhoods, laughing out loud and joking. You know, I don't live in a tree house. 1776 says squirrels are fun. Okay, but my chair needed to be twisted because it was turning on me, and I had to tell it I was boss. 1776 is just laughing along. I thought it was within the last 2 to 3 weeks. Well, see, but all 3 of them on his skunking, it was in the course of 2 over the course of 2 different beautician, I don't know what, the groomer visits. And so it was and it was 3 times, and seriously, it was within a 4 to 5 week period. I swear, this dog. And then one of them was totally caught live online. I put him out. I was up at the ranch, and I was going to put him in the garage, and I'm kind of glad I didn't put him in the garage, because I've got to lower the thing on the garage, the door completely. I leave it open for the cat so that we don't get mice and stuff, but we were still getting mice and stuff. But I'm thinking that because we have a neighbor that goes up, and I really wish she would just take the damn cat, that goes up and feeds the cat. Okay. But I haven't seen the cat. And the last time I did, he wasn't looking very well. Do you see? So what I'm thinking is the cat, because cats will go away from their home to pass away because they don't want their humans to find them. So anyway, if anybody sees that I can play, just bounce up and down and make the earth shake so that I'm aware. But so the thing is I think that the skunks are coming and eating all of the cat food. That's what I think. And that I'm the only one that knows this is, again, because I'm an asshole. Okay. I'm not a know-it-all, but there's some things that just take a little bit of common sense. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense, because I'm just saying, where are all the kings? So anyway, there's that lovely little thing. So yeah, it was 3 times in we're just going to say it was a 5-week period, which is like every 2 to 3 weeks he was getting sprayed. Cynthia says it's as though the skunks were going, hey, target practice, its name is Diddle. Yeah, well, the thing is in the process of him learning, okay, he learned because the second one who got him on one of his sides. No, didn't get a direct hit. That's the second one, did not get a direct hit because I couldn't totally find the yellow on him. Okay, but it was like he got clouded, and so he was skunked. Okay, the third one he was like, "Oh fuck," and turned and started to bow, and it got him on the center hind quarter. Okay, so it was like, holy crap, this dog, and he really totally is. He really totally is the. Can I share this, sweetheart? Yeah, I won't do it until you tell me. Can I share this? No, no. What I can do, wait just a moment. Oh, it's a TikTok. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to get a copy of it. So, okay, I can go visit there and then I can do this. Okay, do you mind if I sh- 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 girl, girl, girl. Okay, girl. I love you to pieces. I love you. Okay. I am going to, do you mind if I share it? Okay, wait. I have to wait until I am verbally or because you can bounce into Discord and we're in one of the chats and you can verbally tell me because I won't know until I get there. But I'm ready to know when I get there. If I can share the link or if 1776 can go ahead and put it in. Either way, I want to share it. I'm not going to share it on stream. You need all of those views. That was funny. T3 says, I updated it, Heidi. Thanks, I forgot. T3 says, Shitty, my best friend is in jail for life without parole for killing his girlfriend and throwing her into a river. I have 2 kids in there for that. Well, not for that, but anyway, for murder, it's a thing. Okay, it wasn't pretty. It's a thing. They didn't take my slide out, but they were my babies, and I'm hoping that one who owned up to what he did is going to be getting out within the next 10 years, but his brother will never get out because his brother's in complete denial and he is godly and not godly. He is God. He can, because while he was locked up, he met a girl and got married, and then they had conjugal visits and she got knocked up. So he has taken life and he has given life and he is God. And so I don't think he'll ever get out. But yeah, so there's a true crime video on it. What happened to Crystal Pfeiffer? There's 3 parts. Yeah, I haven't ever watched it. California in San Diego, we don't get a whole lot of attention for like even. Oh, I heard a dog bark and I seriously thought the dog was outside with another skunk coming into the backyard. Have you met me? That is my luck. Here I am streaming and the dog would be coming in and out and in and out. And I'd have to tell you all goodbye without knowing what anybody really was thinking because the dog is so special. Seriously, why am I collecting all these cards? It's not fair. So anyhow, where was I going? Yeah, no, a YouTuber, a big YouTuber killed his girlfriend and her new boyfriend in a hotel here in San Diego. And nobody covered that trial. And if so, I couldn't find it because I was asking people to cover it. So, it was a thing. It's a thing. And T3 says 2.4 million views on just one part. And I'm like, damn, wished I'd have done a vid on him. Exactly. There seems to be a definitely huge following on it. And I'm not I there's a couple of trials that I wanted to follow and I got talked out of doing. Just as a layperson watching, and I was told by friends, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It changed the projection of my channel. Probably better. What? Hi, sweetheart. What do you want? I don't know. Oh, I love you too. You want to come up here and lay down? You can come up here and lay down, but you will behave. No, he won't. He won't. He won't. I'm just telling you. Oh, look at that. I almost didn't see that card down there. I almost did not see that card down there. It would not have been my fault if I didn't see the card down there because they keep giving me so many darn cards. I'm missing them all. Do you see how that works out? But I take responsibility if I miss a card. 5, 4. That's only 2. Well, I love you. What? You can come up. Mama says you can come up here. Yeah, I take it you can't hear him then because he just ran off. He knew the dog was coming, so he ran to say, "No, Daddy, I still love you." So he's apologizing to the dog for trying to cozy up to me. They're funny animals. Okay, wait a minute. No, don't miss that, you moron. I almost missed. This is the reason why you have to pay attention. What? Okay, well, if I'd have really paid attention, I could have done this first. And then it wouldn't have been so hard. But I'll go the long route on things because I'm not smart. So, hi. Wait, who was that who just loved on me? See, if that was your cat who just loved on me, he made me reach down and pet you. You smell like coffee. I want coffee now. Oh, it was the cat who loved on me. He's still loving on me. Okay, so why don't you just do that? T3 says former best friend because now he's just a jail stalker. I know, right? They do that too. 140 plus calls blocked in the last year alone. They don't get it. They don't get it. Look. Oh, no, I ain't going down. I don't need to go back into that history. That history was so old. I'm so done with it. I was the only normal person in the whole batch. 1776 says, also check out and sub to T3 over there on TikTok. And there is a TikTok.com with the lovely little slash at Talking Trash and Truths. Go over to TikTok and do that. I might have to sign up for TikToks just so I can do that. 1776 says, gotcha, T3. And 1776 is like, wow, T3. And T3 responds with winning made AI vids of my mother. Yeah, but I wasn't going to tell them that. I wasn't going to tell them that. You know, your butthole is not a microphone, cat. I'm just going to say, okay? There was no microphone ability to that thing. Thank you. Can you hear him at least jump down? There's like an echo cancellation on today, so you guys aren't hearing as much. Like if Ditto was chewing ice, you wouldn't hear it apparently today. And I'm sorry for that. He's not chewing ice. You know why? Because I was lucky to get here and I was still late. I'm a moron. So, but anyway. No, I'm not going to go get him ice. I'm not going to do it. So anyhow, he comes back and clumps down in his bed. And how many, okay, my question, T3, is how many vids of Mum did he make? I mean, that one was it wasn't, folks. She's just kidding you. It wasn't an AI at all. Okay, it wasn't. She's over here kidding with us and pulling our chain because we don't want anybody to think animals need to be harmed. Do you see how that works out? Oh, for Fuker's sake. Oh, no, wait, I get to play. I almost missed that I get to play. I get to play a couple of cards. See, look at me. Look at me. And I don't know when my next favorite word became Fuker or Fook. I made up a word and it works for me. It totally works for me. I like it. Oh, there's a little fly flying through the house. A gnat. Anyway, I'm wondering how many he made. Mostly of her and Bigfoot being pals and fighting with the lightsabers. Oh my God, how funny is that? 1776 is, oh, hilarious, T3. That has to be funny. T3 says, never have to wonder why I love that man. Nope. Can see it. I can tell. And 1776 says, right, T3? And T3 says, you went full Jersey there, Shinny. God only knows what I did, but it's sometimes I've always accused myself of channeling it. And that was before I ever knew you. So, I mean, I feel like I might be doubly cursed in the future, and it'll never be because of you. It's always been because see, a moment ago when I tried to like back up a minute, it was because I was trying not to do that. And I don't know if I succeeded now, come to think about it, because maybe that's what you were talking about. And I didn't hide it because I wouldn't want to make you think I was mocking you, because it's been a for years thing. I dated a dude from Philly. Okay, I know that's not Joycey, but still, the whole thing is they're close enough, right? And then the whole Jersey crew came out, and it was like, oh Lord. And then Teresa came out, and God knows she and I have a lot in common. Okay, so at times I will channel those, but you know, they all kind of morphed into, so it happens, and I'm sorry, and I am never mocking you. Don't ever think I am, because I'm not like that. T3 says, thanks, Heidi. And then T3 says, I sent you the video link in Discord, Shinny, and so you can enjoy the swarm. That was adorable. And she laughs and says, it's on social media. Share away. Okay, cool. And I'm just, wait a minute. She didn't share that. She didn't. That's not it. No. Okay, good. So I'm going to be able to share the link here. And y'all can bounce over and take a look at it, because we love our T3. Okay. So this is her mom. And the bees getting even, because bees be knowing everything. Okay. So the bees were just like, biatch, we're going to fix your ass. And they went after her. I'm just saying, that's how I see it. What the heck? 9 and a 6. Do we have a 5? I do. Okay. 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 Well, that's not working for me. I only got to play one card, huh? But there you go. There you go. There you go. You can play. Anyway, so it's been shared. Please go watch. And 1776 is just testing short links. And I don't know. Go see the dogs, but be quiet about it and leave any skunk alone. And because I can't do the links, but there is check and sub to the Rumble for T3, the Twitter, which is the Zwitter for T3, the YouTube, and the TikTok. And if you're not subbed, you're missing out on a heart. Okay. And I'm sorry, but you know what I'm noticing is that YouTube is a very selfish place to live, and not enough hearts. And so when you hear a heart, you need to connect to the world around you and fill the heart. T3 is healing to me and to herself and to several others in her chat, because bless her heart, she doesn't always mean to do and say what she doesn't say, what she does and says, but the universe guides her to do and say what she does and says. And it's healing to a lot of us. And bless her heart for putting herself out there. I could never be as beautifully spoken about it as she is. And she is so beautiful. I left the ability to communicate about what is in my crawl. However, I am really good at getting physical and knocking the understanding into somebody else's head. Do I like doing that? No. Congratulations, girlfriend. I had 2 cards left, a 2 and a 3. So congratulations. But no, so the thing is, I don't like that I get like that. It's not fun. It's not what I consider a good time. If I could protect the world from me and not create any sins while doing so, I would have done it a long time ago. Okay. But she is so articulate. She hasn't gotten, and I hope she never gets to my stage of the angry stage. I was kind of pushed into it, and in the process of being pushed into it, oh, hail. And if she was pushed into it, she has still got the articulation, because you make a couple of people stop breathing, and then before you know it, that's you go into the Blackville first, and it's not good. 1776 says, never mind, the short links were broken. And 1776 laughs at the T3 and then says, welcome, T3. And at the bees. She laughed at the bees. She laughs at T3 and the bees, okay, because the bees were hysterical. And she says, you're welcome, T3. And then she says, wait a minute, take a sec, and you know, parent, oh, do you want me to pin this message? I can't pin this message. You can pin this message. Because it's like, please pin, take a second. I don't know what that first one is. That's where I always get stuck on the pin. So she says, take a second and check that you're in all live messages, because often when you get kicked out and you have to come back and you have to move around and do all that dancing, they put you in top chat. Like, they know what the fuck you want to see. A lot of times you don't want to even see some of the people that you see, but that's all that they're going to let you see, because they hide your friends. So anyway, do that. Hit the thumbs up and the bell if you want to, I don't know, see this crazy ass bitch again, which if you're just here for the other stuff, just move along. You don't have to check that, because it's cool. 1776 says, you're apologizing about yourself again. Stop it. I don't know. I am who I am. And there it is. Here is the link to go see the bees and the mother of all not of all. Look, T3's mother and my mother were having a foot race to try and figure out which one deserved the worst mother of the year trophy. Okay. The only reason the race is not still going on is because my mother, lazy as shit and smoked too much, died. Okay. She totally died. So, you know, she just kind of let T3's mother keep it up. You know, I mean, in 10 years, okay, stop tick-tocking in my ear. I know I'm talking and I'm playing and I'm doing, and why are you rude? It's talking in my ear. I apparently apologize a lot when I don't like having to apologize. I really don't, but I do it. Okay, so wait, we're going to go here, and then we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go like this, and then we're going to go. Well, that didn't help any. I mean, it did. Don't, God, look at gift horse in the mouth, you moron. You got rid of quite a few cards. That didn't help any. Well, aren't you just an unappreciative old bitch? Okay, there you go. So anyway, Snipe Hunter's over there laughing at something, because God only knows what happened. And then have to go take my dog Deuce for an after supper walk. See y'all later. See you, sweetheart. Enjoy. Is that really Deuce? Is that Deuce in the picture with you? Because I'll try and remember Deuce, because Deuce is like Ditto. There was a predecessor, and then there was a number 2. And it didn't mean shit was all over the floor. It just meant that you know, you're the second heart holder. That's how I'm going to see how I categorized your dog, Forby. That's how I did it. And 1776 says, take care, Snipe. See you later. And that's where we are. I don't know how I got caught up with chat. I thought I'd been talking this whole time. I really did. I didn't know that I was reading things. I'm really kind of surprised. I got told I did good because I got caught up to chat in my ear. Look at me getting all caught up and stuff. That wasn't the card I wanted. Don't be TikToking at me, you little butthead. I didn't want you to see. Oh, you know what? That was totally cool. I don't know if you could hear it, person in my ear, but I told the game, don't be TikToking in my ear, and it stopped. I'm just saying, it totally did stop, as if it's like, oh, don't rub her wrong. I believe that's deuce. Which one? The one on the carpet or the ditto? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not smart, but I'm okay. It's fun to not be smart. It's fun not to be the smartest person. But what's even more fun is the fact that I keep watching this thing on T3's mother and these bees. Seriously, it took an awesome clip and it made it happen. It was great. I love it. I totally love it. Hey, 1776, you know that if you want to play games with us, all you have to do is sign in, sign up, and make friends, and I can at a certain point you can join in. The game allows for several people to play. Did I look to see how many? No, but I know it's more than just the two of us, because anybody who ever wants to play games with us, I can't go. Anyone who ever wants to play games with us can play games with us, because I'm looking for it right now. I'm being reminded to put my banner up. So is that the ticker? So there's a ticker down there. It says, you know what? If you want to play games with us, play games with us. And this is anytime, even if we're not online. Okay. If I don't want to, if I don't want the company when I'm playing, I'll tell somebody I don't want the company when I'm playing. This is private time. But very rarely have you met me. I'm like in the safety of my own home, and anybody who's out there in the world, I am cool with being social. Don't get around me in person. I don't trust myself. So anyhow, really, I can't play that right now. Dang you. So what you would do is go to boardgamearena.com and join up, but don't pay for it unless you want to. I mean, Cynthia decided she had to, so she went ahead and paid for it. Well, the thing is, she really didn't have to, because she was people's guests for a long time. So the first few months that she was there, she could have still been riding for free, but now she knows how to invite people into games to play with them, because, well, she didn't expect to learn, but she did. So, it's a thing. Anyway, where I said, wait, I don't know. I believe that's deuce, meaning, and she said, no, that sniper's dog on the avatar, that would have been deuce. 1776, you should look at the others, especially Sash Squash. I'm going to have to go get into TikTok and start looking. Sniper says the dog before his name was Nippet, like what Barney Fife would say, nip it in the bud. Nip it is in his registered name. Aw, but what a cute name, Nip it. Just nip it. I like that. Maybe I should pick up that word. Nip it. Just nip it. Oh my God. How long? How long? Cynthia, watch this. I just want to know how long the two of us left that queen not on top of the king. How long had we been waiting for that? And then just all of a sudden I saw it. How long? Little slow on the draw, are we? Of course. Do we? Okay, wait. Oh, oh, oh. She's like, I ain't saying nothing, but there's another pile to merge. Did it. I totally did it. Okay. I always want to know how long two of us have missed a merge. The merges are fun because it's like, ooh, I got a chance to get rid of cards. But then how long we miss them is really the big game of the whole thing. There you go. Snipe says, okay, now see you later. See you, Snipe. Thank you. Take care. Enjoy the walk with Deuce. 1776 says, awesome, Snipe. Love that. Was I right about Deuce being the dog in your avatar? And 1776 says, okay, take care, Snipe. And Cynthia says, I joined Board Game Arena so I could use the chat. Oh, you can't use the chat if you're not in board game, if you're I don't know. Well, wait a minute. Well, you can't be the one who generates the chat because all the people that because there used to be times where we would want private conversations and we would come over here and play and we would chat and they wouldn't be members, but we would chat until one day I said, well, what does this phone do? Because, why would I read instructions, right? So we called each other and found out then we could be verbally for free. It wasn't a problem. But it will tell you if it's a premier, or, a paid person or a non-paid person who is trying to communicate. So just depend, it's not expensive anyway. But anyhow, join it. Don't pay for it. And then up in the corner, the little people that mean that they're your friends, go ahead and do an ad, friend. And hi. Sorry. Do an ad, friend, to Shinigram Y'all Rock. And I'm the heifer with the big lips. Okay. Just in case you never understood, I'm a heifer. I'm a heifer. I just like that I'm a heifer. Okay. So there. And that Snipe says, and notice that Cynthia is not here on stream. And she's normally not even in my ear. Occasionally she is, but normally not. But it's like, and we just thought because this new game, we wanted I'm still pointing out how often we forget to merge shit and shit. Because, how stupid am I, right? And we do that. So anyhow, I just, get my voice or get my ear and let's do this. But the thing is, where am I? You don't have to be on screen or in voice. You just come into the board game arena and then we add you in on the next game. And it's you're just there in your own house listening to us over on one tab or one device while playing games with us over on the other tab on another device. Just see. Okay, well, none of those are helping me. And I think we've got everything all merged, so there's no more mergeables going on there. Snipe is like, YouTube is being a prick. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I am surprised that they not just asshole. Now they the prick that popped the A's hole. Did you see how that worked? Mm-hmm. I just leveled you up one. Because are we surprised that YouTube is a-hole or prick? Not at all. Look, yesterday when I turned on and was climbing into bed and I turned on the Vampire Diaries, all I had on that was the Vampire Diaries. That's all I had. I was using the laptop via a HDMI and plugged it into my television. And all I had was Vampire Diaries, but a YouTube video started playing in the background. Explain this to me. Is it just YouTube being asshole, or is it that everything IT is becoming so intrusive that they are proving to us that they have, okay, it's a thing. Okay, it's kind of like a frog in the jacuzzi. Okay. Yep. And here I go. So stay alert, folks. It's kind of like a frog in the jacuzzi. At a certain point, the water's going to get too hot for you to jump out. Okay? So my question to you is going to be, with all of what technology is doing, are we ignoring it and becoming the frog in the jacuzzi, getting cooked slowly? Now, I like my frog legs fried up. I don't think I would ever eat a boiled frog leg. I just want to go on record with that right now and very loudly. But what I'm going to tell you is the frog will not jump out if you put him in the cold water. Are we not in the world of IT in the cold water, but now it's a little bit warmer than when we first got into it because shit is acting up and we're just justifying it? One way is YouTube is asshole. YouTube is the prick popping the asshole. Okay. There's more IT problems, modems all of a sudden sucking up all of your energy, the browsers sucking up all of your memory. There is so much going on at a time where AI is have we given birth to the AI that is going to be our end? I welcome to the I am a conspiracy theorist now, because I have for years been saying the internet needs to implode because there's no other industry that has been as fully accepted as the internet has been in such a short time. And it is without a doubt. And again, I should have made this move first, Cynthia, to let you know that this could have been merged because I didn't play the jack, you did. Okay. But because the merging is a very important thing to winning games. So we're just saying, I'm just saying, there's a reason that, but she knows me. She knows I'm a bitch and that I'm going to keep pointing this out. And it makes her stronger when she goes out and plays with murderers like she played with the murderer last night. Wait. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. When you're in Game Board Arena and you go out there and start playing with people you don't know, they are strangers, and strangers are murder danger. Murder danger, stranger danger, stranger danger. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Stranger danger, stranger danger. Yeah, no. She forgets to look to see who she's accepting gameplay from. And before she knows it, she's in a room with a stranger. Well, does the stranger murder her? In one foul swoop, boom, Cynthia and the game are both dead. That's okay. It was like, whoa, that one is really good at it. I got one of those, but I was in the room by myself. I got a one play murder game. I didn't pull in a stranger in my kill room to end them. But there are people who are out there looking for strangers to pull into the game room or into the murder room so they can kill them. Those are called strangers, and it's stranger danger. And yep, she got reminded about stranger danger yesterday. So you'll have to ask her about that one day when she's on stream. I'm just saying, stranger danger, stranger danger. 1776 says, gotcha, Cynthia. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. She was and she wanted to be able to chat, but she can chat unless they change the rules, which by the time you came along, maybe so. Snipe is like, yes, it is 7-week-old Deuce when he picked me out. He was like, you're my Uman. Uman, you're mine. Uman, You don't, no, you don't belong alone anymore. You're my Uman. 1776 is Snipe. Yep, YouTube is. And Snipe says, birds get eaten when we get home. Ooh. Do you cook them? Snipe says, no, really, I'm leaving. Apparently we're addictive, but if I'm cooking dinner and you want me to cook that bird, you need to go out and get that bird and get it cleaned and bring it home so that I can go ahead and cook that bird for you. Okay? That's the way I look at things. Do you see? I'm not trying to make you go away, but you sounded like you had plans, and I only want to help you move on with your plans. Does that make sense? I'm just here to annoy you. Could you imagine having to put up with my voice every day for the rest of your life? I can't handle it. So when I'm like, playing lady of the house and saying things, let me just tell you, I know it's very temporary. Don't worry. I have no illusions of what it means. I don't. So it's okay. 1776 says, I'm rubbing off on you, Snipe. It takes me 15 minutes to say goodbye. And she laughs. Fourth time is usually the charm. And T3 says, yeah, YouTube is always a prick. And she fixed her word and said off, but we don't know where. I hope I read it right the first time, but that's okay. T3 says, Heidi, I read that all wrong. Now I want to know which one. Which one could you have read wrong? Oh, I want to know how you read it and how you read it wrong. It's so that I could see why it was wrong. Okay, this is not helpful. And then 1776 says, oh, Lord, T3, and starts laughing. Phrasing in your head. And she's laughing even more at T3. And I read, oh, fuck. It's not even phrasing in her head. It's just where her mind lives, okay? T3 read it as I'm rubbing one off instead of rubbing off on. And then Heidi comes along and saying maybe fixing another spell thing that I don't know where that one belongs, but that's okay. And Snipe is like, for the fourth time, and starts laughing. As long as I'm involved with rubbing somehow, apparently you really are, sweetheart. It's rubbing off or rubbing out. You're getting some rubbing for sure. Just saying. I'm not even sure where to place any more words in that sentence. I'm so glad I'm not overly thinking. T3 is laughing out loud. And then 1776 says, I'm never going to live this down. Am I? T3 says, I was distracted. Just saying. Okay. Where am I? Okay. I have this one can go here. And then this one can go there. Don't ask me why I chose that one. It just seemed like the right place to put it. I don't have anything else, so it's the end of the term. Okay, here is the thing. We've already gone for 2 hours, and today we didn't expect to do that. But here's the problem, is we went hours and hours yesterday playing this game. The only difference is I'm talking to you guys and not so much to her, because yes, the poor thing still had to listen to me in her ear yesterday. 76 says, oh, Lord, T3, phrasing in your head. No, it's not even phrasing. It's where she is living in that mind of hers. It's got many different rooms, and a few of them are extraordinarily fun. And T3 says, I'm rubbing one. Oh, I already read that. why didn't I star the right thing? Well, anyway, I'm rubbing one off instead of rubbing one on. And then that's when Snipe said, look, for the first time, oh, I don't know. I ended up back up instead of down. I did put a star on where T3 said she was distracted. T3 says, I live in the state of open mouth switch feet. Look, you cleaned one, you need to change it out and clean the other one and change it out and change. That's how the other one gets clean. I understand it. I live in that world. Have you met me? I live there really well. 1776 says, I hope y'all are enjoying this at my expense. And she starts laughing and T3 is giggling right along. And T3 says, really am enjoying it. She really, really is. It's making her days. And T3 says, one of those rooms, it's a highly decorated dungeon. She didn't want to put all the words in there, but it is a highly decorated dungeon. It's not just a dungeon, it's a highly decorated dungeon. I just wanted to help you out there, babe. If you're gonna drop it, you gotta let them know the true facts. Okay? You just gotta let them know the true facts. We'll get you out there with the true facts. We'll get you out there at some point or another with the true facts. This eye is up there, and this one drooped a little bit in the last couple of days. I'm just saying, I've noticed. I'm old. Oh my God. And on the laptop computer, there is something they do to this camera that I look good. The laptop computer does it. Does anybody look good on a laptop computer? First of all, I need to know that because based on what I saw on mine, holy crap, that scared the hell out of me. I'm just saying. There's that. It was like, shit, I aged 50 years from one computer to the other one, and I didn't like it much. I really didn't. 1776 says, I'm laughing so hard I'm coughing. That's good because that means if you have even a little touch of pneumonia in there, that you're starting to get the crap out of your lungs. So keep laughing, keep coughing, do things to make you cough. Take deep breaths, hold it forever. Excuse me, cough whatever's in there up because I'm telling you, it's really good for you. Oh, it's my turn. Why? Because you didn't want to go? That's rude. That's rude. Put all of it on me. I see how you are. Well, there, you can take it right back. And T3 says, I'm the kitten with the whip. I'm just saying, I can't do that anymore. I don't have the quick enough whip movement in my wrist. But yeah, click. And 1776 laughs out loud at T3. We're just saying, hey, sweetheart, we also know why you're winnings, girl. See how that works? Mm-hmm. That dungeon. Mm-hmm. We're just going to say, mm-hmm. Seriously? Oh, look, I could have done this a couple cards ago, apparently, and I just didn't notice it. Or you just put a 3 down there. One of the two. I don't know how that goes. I don't know, but with the 8 being upside down, I feel like I should go a 7 and start coming down, but it's going to the north instead of to the south. It's really confusing my brain. Okay. And we have 19 cards to get through. If we get through them all, we don't, but we know that we can. And here's the thing with this game, it's just throwing us into another one. We're going to have to exit in a moment just in case somebody did go, wait, I'm in there. But they have to tell us also on YouTube that they've asked for a friendship. 1776 says with, not at. I don't know where that goes either. When people fix things, I go and I look up at their last thing to see if it applied any at all. And oh, she's saying, I hope you are all enjoying this with my expense. And she's laughing. Okay, got it. Um, and then T3 says, laugh my ass off. I can't wait to tell him that. The dungeon is called the Bad Jersey Girl Room. Mhm. But then underneath it, in fine print, it says, if you think this is bad, wait until you learn the definition of good. Do you see how that works out? Do you see how that works out? Because they get in there and they're gonna behave well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. There. Just thinking. 1776 says, no, you didn't get it correct. Laughing with T3 at on AT. Wait, what? I tried. I'm not smart. T3 says, when I'm good. But when I'm bad, I'm better. So, yeah. And then 1776 says, snirk, snort, T3. And she's going to kill me with this not at. Didn't I remove the at from that? I removed the at and said with. Didn't I remove the at with that? Where is it? That where is it? Where is it? Where was it? Oh God. See, now it's gone. It's just gone. It said something in kind with, I hope you are all enjoying laughing with me. Right? No? Right? No? I don't know. And it's already my turn. And I don't know where that one went. Wait, here, found it. I hope you are all enjoying this with my expense. With not at. Oh, you wanted the two words put there. I don't know. If you wanted to fook with me, you've bent me over, you've stripped my ass naked, and you're fooking me really good right now because I don't know how you want to rewrite the sentence. How's that sound? Because I'm confused. And then 1776 is apparently, I can't type either. T3's like, I'm fucking crying. I don't know, but I'm going to cry because I'm not sure how Heidi meant that. And then T3 says, but I can't breathe. And it's my turn. And at a certain point, I'm going to get a clock in my ear. And that's really fucking annoying. Okay, there. So I am vested in needing to know how that sentence is supposed to be read. And read it before you hit enter and let your phone change it, because they'll change it. You know they're going to change it, right? My phone, look, I can proofread it and send it. And then when I'm doing dishes, hear T3 read something, I'm like, I didn't fucking write that. No, my phone wanted her to read that. I'm telling you, we're back to my conspiracy theory that, oh my God, the whole thing is happening. Is happening. The AI is frogging us and proving to us very soon we're going to be all cooked. And T3 is like, oh my God, rewrite the whole thing, Heidi. Do you see? I'm so confused. I don't get it, because for days it'll drive me nuts. But if you don't mind, I mean, I can stay nuts for days. Yep. Okay. Days. That's not even a challenge. Days. That's like a vacation. Okay. Where am I? It's not, I can't do squat. But yeah, no, I have so tried. I've gone back there at 1776 says, I'm just going to leave the nut and the squirrel and the tree in the front yard, and I am going to watch the show. Yeah, because, I don't, I tried to fix it and I still got it wrong. And then I tried to fix it and it's like, yeah, nope, not at, and nope. Okay. So with not at, I hope you're all enjoying not laughing at me. You know how we have those spinners that you kids play with? I used to have a few of them. I didn't like them because I spin on my own. And well, look, here I am going down the spinning tube, the spinning tube, the spinning tube. Cynthia's like, I had one card left and now I'm collecting. You think you're collecting? How many do I have? I'm starting a second row. I'm getting ready to start a second row. So yeah, no, it's a thing. She had one card left and now she's collecting them all. I do not know how that sentence was supposed to be read. Yes, it's in my head. 1776 says, the with and at was pertaining to when you said, I was laughing at T3. Oh, a completely different sentence. I went back. Okay, I'm laughing with, not at. No, and that's true. I think we all have big girl panties, and we know when somebody is laughing with us, not at us. Even if we use the word at, we know it's with. And T3 is laughing. You didn't feel like you were being laughed at, even though I probably, okay, forget the probably. Even though I know I always say, so-and-so is laughing at so-and-so. No, we're always laughing with people. I just use the wrong thesaurus all the time. It's probably not the thesaurus that I want. Laughter for all is always my goal. I want people to be laughing. I really do. It's sometimes I'm overly serious and I don't like it. I just do not like it when I'm overly serious. What is this green glob? Game over. I'm dead. She's just laughing. But now I get what the at and not with. No, the with, not at. Oh, fuck. I can't. Okay. But the squirrel is going to the neighbor's house to climb the telephone pole to run across the phone line to end up in the next county. Because the squirrel is like, Shinny, I'm over you. It's so easy. Just really quietly move on. It's the squirrel is just like, shh, I must leave her. She has opened the gate and I am escaping now. It is most important because it's the only hope I have of being normal is getting away from this nut bag. See, squirrel, nut bag, telephone pole, clothesline, next county. Bye. It's just a thing. Trying so well. So, hey, Miss Cynthia in my ear or in chat, can you tell me what episode of the Vampire Diaries you were on? I was watching some this morning. I don't know if you were watching. I am at a point that I actually do remember seeing this season because it was like the introduction to the originals. That's what I'm thinking. The mom is in town. I made her kick herself out while it was my turn. She'll be back. She'll be back. I think she's back. She'll tell me it's her, or if it's friend or foe. Well, only friends can get in. You're right, but I can now. I'm hearing voices and they're fun. Okay. So yeah, no, that you okay. Okay, so asking Cynthia, she is on the Vampire Diaries, season 7, episode 7. I think that's where the mom came back to life. So I will be letting you know we may be watching that over in the Discord together here soon because what the hell. And I have now that second voice who is like, I've been muted this whole time. I've been yelling at you, you old crazy bat. And you know what? Yeah, it happens. And then T3 says, I want a flying squirrel, one of those little ones. Aren't they cute where you put your hand out and they and they laugh, and they're so cuddly looking, and they're so sweet. I so want one. And Citizen M is back and says, "Okay, I'm dying to know. You got to go into." No, I don't. No, I don't. You know what's really cool, sweetheart, is when it's not the D word and everybody wants it to be the D word so that they can get attention, and you don't want that kind of attention. I don't I don't live in that attention world. I don't. So again, don't come into my channel and tell me what I have to do. I don't have to do a fucking thing for anybody who doesn't pay my bills. That includes you. Okay. I'm sorry if it's very aggressive response, but it was kind of the reason that I was afraid of welcoming you. Okay. Because, people on the internet, the peepees are very little. They, no penis little pieces of shit, but they have a fake 15-inch penis called a keyboard, and they go at it. Okay, I don't play those games, so could you do me a favor and respect the fact that that's very unwanted in my life and in my chat. And if that, yeah, yeah, thank you. So the whole thing is you're welcome to stay, but you've got to respect my lines. And if you can't respect my lines, thank you very much. You'll be ignored. Have a good one, though. If you push, you may be excluded. But I know you've got 1,000 other names. So troll on, baby. We love you, but we're done with it. Okay. And I was getting ready to end the stream, and when a no penis piece of shit like this pipes in, it's like if I end the stream now, they're sitting there going, "Oh, she ended the stream because of me." No, now I'm fucking stuck here for 2 goddamn more hours, and fuck you. You don't get a notice the next time I'm going to end the stream. It's just going to end with your dick in your hand. How's that? I just, it's that was unfair. That was just totally unfair. T3 says they're legally in Pennsylvania, but I can own an alligator. Why the fuck do you want to own? Oh, you've got a mother in the house. That's right. Sounds like a solution to my. See, all I had to do was keep on reading. Yes, sounds like a solution to. Feel appropriate. Yes, ma'am. Feel appropriate because I'm done of it. 1776 is right, T3? And Citizen M says it was a casual ask. I understand. I unfortunately am going to be covering this story. There's not a story except for this. Somebody who wants to get subs by making it a story that's a non-story is fishing on your back to get subs, and they're happy as shit. Go get her subs. You don't need my help. Go get her subs. That's all she's wanting. She doesn't care. Go. It's your job. Go. It is personal. It was hurtful. It's personal. Go. Get her subs without my help. But thank you. T3 says sugar gliders are legal. Oh, not the gators, the sugar gliders. Oh, for fuck's sake, I so want. Citizen M says it's not a troll. I'm a journalist. There's nothing there to journalize. There's nothing. If you, there's nothing, and the rest is her business, not mine. The rest is her business. It's not mine. You've already done it. You haven't dropped it. In fact, because you haven't dropped it when told to drop it, and I thought at the beginning I was polite, I'm going to ask that if I have a mod in the room, if he can go ahead and just yeet the shit out of you. And the reason why is you've done everything, and you've misconstrued. You've done everything. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you. Bye. T3 says, I'm Italian. I'll make a call. I'm just saying. I'm not Italian. I fucking crazy. I don't need a phone call. I fucking do it myself. I know what desert and backhoe is. I good. I'm just saying. So, now I'm really frustrated that the stream is going longer than I wanted it to, and that I'm now stuck here. So, not to give somebody who says, "Oh, but I'm a reporter." Well, then if you're a reporter, you know when somebody is simply grifting for subs by trying to make drama out of what's not drama. I just this no penis community bullshit. They're all it just, you know, I mean, it's hard when you love somebody, and this is what this it's hard. I know, I need to shut up. I know. I've got I know. Well, the thing is the very first time this party reached out to me, um, was on a message to my brother, and I'm like, "Stay out of my relationship with my brother." Just that was my thought, and I'm just not happy with this. No, how many times do we have to do this? I don't know you who you're talking about, that you made somebody quit a stream. I was going to end my stream, and with me, you've made me elongate it. You're an asshat, okay? You wanna believe a you wanna believe that there's something on a keyboard. There's a whole bunch of stories on a keyboard. It's all about how you type it, how you write it, and how you do it, and that's fine. Um, go ahead and write it. I don't care. Here, okay, citizen, here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to write that I'm a cunt, I'm an old senile bat bitch. Don't make me a bat because then I'll have to change my thing from an old, heifer to an old or from a cow to a bat, and, I like Halloween way too much to have to live it all year long. So, I'm a cunt, I'm a bitch, um, I what else can I be? What else? Come on, give me names that I can be. Um, so I'm a cunt, I'm a bitch, I'm a liar, I'm I'm not a friend. I just want them to use the right words for me that I'm acceptable of. The fact that don't do that. Not right now. Words would have been better. They would have made me stronger. That's gonna break me hearing that right now, because somebody that did just hurt me. Somebody who said those words to me on a regular has hurt me, and so that's a word I don't wanna hear, and I'm not ready to hear it for another decade. Oh, yeah, and also put down let me answer this doom. Apparently, that's what I do. Is I give everybody ultimatums. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the ultimatum. I stop. No, you're not getting anything. No, go ahead and whatever Digger says is the honest to God's truth. Go for it. Just write her story. Just write her story. Just write her story. I know you have a ton. Just write her story. Nothing she says is a lie. Write her story. I'm going to back it up just like I did with Ozzy. The story is I hate that I just got that into this. I know the facts. That's all. You need to write your story right ahead. Good. You go get yours because she's going to get hers. And I don't want any of them. Those are the fucking scumbag keyboard no penises piece of shit that I don't want in my life. Go get your own shit. You don't need mine. And if this is, I don't know who you are, and I don't give a rat's fuck. Just do me a favor. I was good without you in my life. Just go. What is it? This is what I want to know. I have two voices in my head that I trust and I respect, and I have one sitting here in chat that I know loves me, and one who is just a clout chaser wanting to go ahead and whatever. So here's what I want to know. Remember that song yesterday? Yesterday when I was doing this. Um, and when this started, was it yesterday? No, the day before. Anyway, I was writing lyrics about my friends from when I was a kid growing up, and how when you're children, your friends are your world, and they are the escape of what you have from your parents' house that you thought was seriously hell, and you went out all day long and you rode miles. I mean, we rode miles on our bicycles. We skated. We played hide and go seek and jump ropes and did gymnastics, and we did shit in chase snakes, and we did shit that kids these days don't even watch on the Discovery Channel. Okay. 1776, can you turn your microphone down? It's feeding back in my ear and I'm already out. Um, so what what I was doing was typing about these two friends of mine that I had as children. And then I went to because I had to go to work at 14 to support a family of four. So, in the process of going to work as a teenager, all things changed. One of which was one of my friends was yanked away from me, and she lived down the street and around the corner, but I never saw her again. Never ever saw her again. And the other one, she was transferred to a distant school with me. So I was transferred away from all of my friends, but only this one other gal from the neighborhood was transferred with me. And I was thinking about, okay, we held kind of tight to each other, but at the same time, there was a little bit of growth and separation because we made new friends, but really all of our new friends were still our friends. And so what happened was that throughout high school, we had each other because we were each other's safety. There were things going on with me that she did not know. So I was a lousy friend because I didn't tell her everything. And she didn't have the same thing. So I think it would have broke her. I think it totally would have broke her if she'd have known what was going on with me. So I'm as I'm writing these words down, which I'm going to turn into lyrics, right? And then I go into the adulthood, but I was going to go into the early adulthood and then the later adulthood, right? And A knife went into me, and that's all I'm going to say about that. That's what it is. A knife went into me. But here's the thing, I had to stop writing that. Now I have to be very cautious about who and how I share it with, because somebody's going to say it's about somebody else. Kind of like the journalist over there took a post that I wrote to my brother and made it about some drama shit that he thinks it's about. And it wasn't to her. It was nothing. A post I put on my community page had nothing. Well, it did. No, it didn't. I mean, except for the fact she was used as the knife, and I felt that's she was used as the knife, but it wasn't to her. But because it fits a narrative, go ahead, use it. You've got your narrative. You've got somebody who is going to tell you a story. Go do the story. Okay? Go do a story. If I get to read it, I will survive it. I will probably laugh my fucking ass off on it. I don't care. Go. But what I do care about is that you and your trolls and everybody else don't sub to me. I don't want to be, I'm not the attention whore here. I'm not. I have my few people that I know don't like to be alone, and they want to have company. I come here for that. I don't chase around for the clout. I'm not reading anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Anybody who's normal in my chat, they're going to say whatever the fuck they want. But these fucking perverts that do this, these are the people that I won't, I'm done. I'm done. I I won't read my chat anymore. We'll sit here, we'll play games for the next hour. Okay? Because I don't care. I get me down to 15 subs, and that's it for the next 5 years. If those 15 people need me to come and keep company and to tell my stupid, retarded stories of facts, they'll get to hear them. If they want to know my opinion on shit, they'll get to know it. You know what? But I'm not going to talk about somebody else and whatever story they want to live. I'm not going to do that. So I'm done reading. T3, you're the only one that I'm looking for. Just say you understand, and understand, guys, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. Okay? You guys, you're evil. You have 15-inch penises with keyboards, and you have all those letters in them. Go type your story. Go. Be good. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, and when somebody dies and comes and tells me they just got told the truth and they apologize, I'll say, that's cool. It didn't make a difference, but thanks for the trip. I appreciate it. So go away. Have fun. See ya. I'm going to leave this up there. I'm go get subs. Go. You know, go. Have what? It's not going to make a difference, sweetheart. And here's the reason it's not going to make a difference. Okay? So We're just having a little technical difficulties, folks. Hang in there. Or not. Love you, baby girl. You go have a lovely evening with Winnie. Huggers bugs. I'll see you later. Turn the volume up. It's an old game of Verizon. So there we go. We finally got that. That was a lot of Okay, so we got that problem resolved, and it was quite the IT problem, but it was a lifesaver, and it was without y'all hearing my mouth going off while trying to resolve a situation. T3, I'm sorry I missed you because I was focused on another tab. I'm sorry. It's a thing that I do. It just, when it comes to helping other people, I focus all my energy into it. And in the process of it, I forgot about y'all over here, but I knew that there were certain things I didn't want, but I was still playing a game. Do you notice that? I was helping somebody on one tab and I was playing a game on another and forgot about you guys because, well, honestly, It's not entertaining to me. So what's going to happen is, guess what? I'm going to say hasta la vista, fuck you and the foos, and bye-bye.
Thank you for enjoying us. Thank you for making us enjoy our days. If it weren't for you, chat, we'd do our thing together, but quietly. Oh yes, we can talk for hours without realizing time has passed. Have you met us? But you are why we are as. We want to thank you for making that happen. Wandering around the ranch, looking for the right shade tree to kick back under. Wouldn't be the same without you, chat. You, chat, are why we were here. We want to thank you for your time, your chat topics, and your friendships. We two heifers want to say thank you. Joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for making us enjoy our days. If it weren't for you,